Standing first, the fighter making his way to the blue corner, the former champion of the world from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., Demarcus Corley. His way to the red corner, representing the fighting city of Philadelphia, world title challenger Hammerin, Lundy.
Demarcus Corley, 28 knockouts. With the formal ring introductions, let's go to right out to Mark Preto.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again from the championship city of Philadelphia, 2300 Arena. This is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for 8 rounds in the lightweight division and brought to you by Hard Hitting Promotions in association with Jimmy Birchfield's Classic Entertainment and Sports CES. Our main event is presented by District Council 33, Green Tree Mortgage, Schatz and Steinberg, Laborers Union 57, Montauk Iced Tea, Simply Refreshing, Mr. Custom Made for that perfect knockout look. Check out MrCustomMade.com. Elite Heat Water and Ball Wash, who remind you one more time to keep the funk off your junk. Our main event is sanctioned by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. Once again, the executive director is Greg Serb, and the chairman is Rudy Battle. The judges in our main event are Lindsay Page, Alan Rubenstein, and John Potteray. And controlling the action after the sound of the bell, the referee in charge is Sean Clark. And now, once again live from the championship city of Philadelphia, 8 rounds in our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's go time! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at an even and ready 134 pounds. His veteran professional record consists of 50 victories against 28 defeats and 1 draw, 28 big wins by way of knockout. Wearing black with gold this evening and representing Washington, D.C. He's appearing in his 80th professional contest. He's the former 4-time champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Demarcus personal record consisting of 28 victories, 6 defeats, and 1 draw, 14 wins by way of knockout. Wearing purple and gold and hailing from the fighting city of Philadelphia. He's the former WBC Continental Americas, NABF, and WBO, NABO title holder. He's the reigning UBF World Lightweight Champion, World Title Challenger, Hammerin Lundy.
All right, fellas, I gave y'all instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Let's touch them up.
Hammerin Hank Lundy in the purple, Demarcus Corley in the black and gold, Mark Abrams ringside. We getting ready for our main event of the evening. We're now joined by Jimmy Birchfield, who will sit in with us, the promoter of Hank, the longtime promoter of Hank Lundy. It's an interesting fight, Jimmy. What goes into your mind in terms of making this fight?
Well, it's a fight that Hank wanted. Chop Chop's been calling him out for a while. And as we know that Hank doesn't back down from anyone. It's not a fight that I like that much, but it's a fight that Hank wanted. So, you know, being Chop on any given night can beat anyone. I don't care about his age.
And he's proven that even, and Lundy throws Corley down, and Corley's proven that in, you know, what I call his maybe third or fourth stage of his career. He's still knocking off undefeated guys, veteran guys, guys who we all know and see a lot. So Corley, even at age 43, he's in terrific shape.
Well, he reminds me of another Philadelphia fighter in Bernard Hopkins. Look at his body. He looks like Superman out there. So he's taking care of himself. And listen, he's got everything to win.
Yes.
You know, so he's going to let it all go with all his knowledge and wisdom and everything out. His ring generalship tonight, so we'll see what happens here. It's no cakewalk for Hank, that's for sure.
No, and Corley, he told me he plans to fight maybe 4 or 5 more times, and his goal, I asked him, what's your goal at this point? You got 28 losses, because I still think I can get another shot at a world title, and a win over Hank Lundy actually facilitates everything, and possibly can get him into one of those regional title fights, ranking the whole 9 yards. You know how that goes.
Well, we are mandatory to fight for the WBC against Mendy. He's got to fight us. So that's how big this fight is for either of these guys.
Corley gets in a jab. Lundy, who switches up, has been southpaw this whole fight so far. To tie up.
I think strategically you've seen the experience and ring generalship of both of them. They're feeling each other out. They're both veterans, and I think this is going to be a great fight.
Yeah, both guys have been there, done that. The only thing that has eluded Hank is that coveted world title. He's won all the regional belts, all the belts that you need to get yourself in position, and he believes that at 135 pounds, this is his best legitimate shot. He was telling me, and I'm sure he's told you on many occasions, when he's fighting the guys at 140, he was just, guys are too big for him.
Too big, and you know, but he's got the heart of a lion, and he doesn't back off anybody.
End of round 1, scheduled for 8. See, speaking of Jimmy Birchfield, I believe February.
We have a major fight. You know, we have a big Sicilian heavyweight so.
You can see that. If you're not in the greater Providence area, you can see that on Fight Night Live on February 23rd.
There's an easy win for him, just see how you restrain it. There you go.
Start seeing Hank pick it up a little bit here, as well as Corley too. Mark, what's been amazing with Hank is boxing technicians, people who really know the boxing business and study it. You look at Hank's last 15 fights or so, and look at the win and loss record of his opponents. It's no one's ever even come close at 135 pounds. So most certainly he enjoys, he deserves a world championship fight because he's an exciting fighter and he puts it all out there. He doesn't have to take this kind of fight. We can come to Philly and fight anyone, but this is the kind of fights he likes.
Terrence Crawford and some other terrific Mauricio Herreras, Tomas Delorme, coming up, Angelo Santana, Alessagen, who was 31-1 at the time, Ray Beltran, who's now one of the hot lightweight, maybe that rematch happens.
Yeah, and you know, we went to Russia and we fought Postal, and a very close fight, which I really thought we won. But Hank's traveled all over. We've not only fought the best, but we've gone into their backyard and fought them.
Shout out Glenn Furman joining us today. Be happy to know that one of his favorite athletes, Jalen Brunson of the Villanova Wildcats, sitting about 6 feet over my left shoulder. Body shot in a three-piece combination.
Yeah, Corley. If you look at Chop Chop, 44 years old, he most certainly doesn't look it.
And that kind of woke Lundy up.
I mean, you look at his poise, you don't see his mouth open, he's not breathing heavy. Usually needs a couple of rounds to get warmed up a little bit, so I think we're gonna. But
on an 8-round fight, that's a short fight.
Right, you can't waste any rounds either with an 8-round fight. That's for sure.
Corley snuck in a little left. Here comes Lundy with a left hand that just grazes off the chin of Corley.
Yeah, Hank's been short a couple of times. Not by much, but...
There they go. Right in the middle of the ring. Good exchange as we close out round 2.
I told you we were in for a fight here.
This is just the first or second of a great series of events. We had Joe DeGordia Star Boxing event on January 26th. We got February 23rd, the Twin River. The man to my right, Jimmy Birchfield, putting on a terrific card on February 24th. We stay in New England. The Dropkick Murphys Boxing at Mohegan Sun. Then at night, from the Showboat in Atlantic City, Rising Star Promotions, Thomas Lamana taking on Gabriel Bracero. March 3rd, the Arnolds in Columbus, Ohio. And then March 17th, St. Patrick's Day in where else? Boston, Dropkick Murphys at the House of Blues in Boston, plus a special performance by the Dropkick Murphys. So you get 2 for the price of 1 on March 17th, and technically 2 for the price of 1 on February 24th. Some great action coming to Fight Night Live tonight. Hard Hitting Promotions is the promoter of choice tonight. Putting on a fantastic show. We're on round 3 of what's building into a good main event between Hank Lundy and Demarcus Corley.
It's really, Mark, a main event that definitely belongs on major television. It's a fight, but I want my dear friend Mark Prado, who has done a great job with Fight Night. It's just getting bigger and bigger, and we're great. We feel very honored to be a part of it.
And you put on some terrific shows so far on Fight Night Live, and I'm sure February 23rd will be no different.
Yeah, and people calling me all over today and emailing me and everything else, and where they could watch it. I said, there's only one place. Go to fight night, and you're going to get it.
And we expect a big viewership from Italy for
Giuseppe, yeah, that's good. So listen, Mark has been around long enough in this boxing business, and when you put all the components together and you love what you're doing, you're seeing the results that's coming up with Fight Night Live.
And get to sit ringside with a great fight like this. It's an added bonus. Corley sneaks in a right hook. Now Lundy for a second turns back orthodox, but goes back into southpaw. You've been around him a long time. You've seen him on both sides, orthodox, southpaw.
Depending on how the fight goes, you'll see him moving from one side to another. Listen, there he goes. He goes right hand now. I like him right here. I like him right-handed. But it shows what kind of an athlete he is.
And like you said, against a southpaw, I mean, you figure you'd want him orthodox because obviously the antidote for southpaw is the right hand down the middle.
Yes, definitely.
Good right to the body from Lundy.
Both of these fighters, with some vicious punches, have been inches short that a lot of damage could be done. There's one right there by Chop.
And then Lundy tries to land a hard body shot. And then Lundy goes back for jab. In fact, I think since Lundy has turned orthodox, he's actually, I think, turned around his fortunes a little bit. Corley landed a nice little combination in round one, but now Lundy spins Corley around. End of three.
Yeah, it was a good round. Where do you think we are here with scores, Mark? I think it's a very close fight right now. It's amazing the shape that Chop's in. He's not breathing heavy at all.
It's a good solid pound under the.
He came in at 134.
And this guy was a champion at 140 a decade ago.
Imagine it shows. When you look at his legs and everything, it shows how he's taking care of his body.
And this guy's fought everybody, including the great Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
Everyone remembers the right hook that landed on Mayweather's chin that stunned Mayweather momentarily that night in Atlantic City.
Yeah, and it's scary when you look at the competition that Chop has fought, and being a champion. And on the same token, if you look at the fighters that Hank has fought, to get where he is right now, it's just amazing.
With Corley, you could just, the list, Zab, Judah, like I said, he fought Mayweather when Mayweather was Pretty Boy Floyd. That was long before he even became Money Mayweather.
Yep.
Lucas Matisse, who he told me was the toughest guy he fought, he said Mayweather was the best guy, obviously, he fought.
if you look at Beltran, and it was so he was beating them all away, and
Nope. What a knockdown.
yeah, it's a knockdown. That's a good one.
Corley doesn't. Not only with referee Sean Clark, so he must have.
Let's see what Hank does now. I mean, when you look at this boxing business and you think of it's just like football or baseball or anything else. It's just your fate is by inches. Beltran has been on HBO 2 or 3 times. You know, this could have all been Hank, and consequently, that's how this business works. So you take a fight like tonight here. This is a fight that just changes both of their lives and their family. And as you can see, Chop Chop did not come here to be an opponent at all. You know, I want to get back to this February 23rd card. There's another exciting young Italian-American fighter, undefeated, fighting a 6-round fight, stepping it up a little bit, by the name of Anthony Marcella Jr. He looks like he's got all the tools in it. He gets half of Providence there when he fights. Very, very exciting fighter.
Again, February 23rd, the Twin River Casino, Providence. They're in the area. Definitely a great night of boxing, great night of entertainment. And if you're miles and miles and miles away, Fight Night Live will have all the action for you. Corley gets in a right hand.
It's when we're fighting an 8-rounder, this is the championship rounds right here.
And that knockdown is huge.
Yeah, and someone is going to have to take control here. And either of them are backing up. So, as we said at the beginning, this is an exciting fight. And you got to compliment Chop Chop at 44. To be in the ring and look the way he looks.
He's 43. We don't want to add another year to
45?
43.
Oh, 43. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I want to take a couple of years off him. Again,
look at the jab.
Yeah. See, when Hank turns orthodox, he turns right-handed. I like him a little more this way. But damn, he can do it all. He can box, he can punch from this side as well as left-handed.
He goes back to the jab. See, when he's being first and going to the jab, he's having good success.
Yes, yes. I think you're gonna see, coming off that jab, you're gonna see some hooks and body punches.
There's some more fighters out there. Jamel Hammerin just inked a nice deal with Top Rank joining us. Tommy Raynone, who will be fighting February 24th at the Showboat. You can see his fight live on Fight Night Live. Corley gets in the left. Now Hank goes back southpaw.
He's just trying to make it 8 rounds. It's a payday for him. He already tied. You gotta breathe. Look at his stomach. You gotta breathe. He's tied. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Straight left from Lundy. Halfway home.
Oh, that was a good right by Lundy.
End of round 5. Scheduled
Good round.
3. Rounds are flying by.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hard Hitting Promotions Fight Night here in Philly is brought to you by District Council 33, Greentree Mortgage, Schatz and Steinberg, and Laborers Union 57. I'd like to thank those partners World
Mark, a funny story on
Arena in the championship
February
city of
23rd card in the main event. We all remember Sucre Ray Oliveira.
Absolutely. I think he's still throwing punches.
Yes, and I actually was with Nick, Comprobox's son, and he told me he still holds that record. And his son is Prince Ray Oliveira, and he's going to be fighting in the main event against a very tough fighter by the name of Edwin Soto from New Haven, Connecticut. Very, very interesting story too. That, you know, Louis the King Rosa Jr. had a very unfortunate accident. I actually seen the mom and dad, they're wonderful people, on the way down to Philadelphia. I made it my business to go by there, and we're going to put the whole night on February 23rd is a memory of Louis the King Rosa Jr. that we will never ever forget. We're also going to induct him into the prestigious CS Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. So we're really looking forward to that. And I told Marilyn and Louis, you know, nothing can fix this. But what helps is that you can have bad moments every day, but try not to make them bad days. And I brought a little smile to Marilyn's face, and I think she's going to remember that. But we all have to say extra prayers for that family, as well as what they have done for the sport of boxing.
And they are wonderful people. I know them a little bit, and worked a couple fights with young Lewis, and he was a terrific fighter.
And a terrific role model, and he was so respectful. I was stopped one time in my car for a red light in New Haven. He jumped out of his car to hug me and say, "Hello, Mr. B." He's a great, great young man, and we're never going to forget it. And I think with this, the love that Louis Sr. and Marilyn, what they do for the sport of boxing in New Haven, they got a wonderful gym there. So
good body shot. Sorry to interrupt, but
that's
good body
okay.
shot.
That was a great body shot.
Very well said about Louis Rosa. You'll be able to see that ceremony on February 23rd on Fight Night Live. Lundy's had a pretty good round. He's landed a couple good body punches this round. Corley really has been able to get off here.
Yeah, again, there's some powerful punches just missing. Chop Chop missed one and Hank did. But I think that Hank seems to be pouring it on here a little bit.
He's tired. Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at him.
So left from Lundy. That good left hand at the bell.
That was a good left hand at the end of the round. It's great to look at and see two technicians with the experience that these boxers have. These are the kind of fights that real boxing people want to see, and you know, I got to compliment Greg Zerb too for even with Chop Chop being 43, not even hesitating to have a warrior like Hank Lundy in the ring with him. But you can see that Chop Chop surely deserves it too.
Round 7. Scheduled for 8.
Mark, with guys this talented on both sides, is one punch can change everything all around, so it doesn't even make a difference if it's the 7th round of an 8-round fight. It's dangerous in there, and
What I said is there. It's there.
just one of them punches that have been missing by inches at any moment could land from either fighter.
Is it not there? Is it not there?
Straight left left from Corley. There's a left from Corley again. And now Corley can somehow
Shoot the two to the body.
sneak out these final 2 rounds. You know, some of the people out here on Fight Night Live, Land thinks he's maybe won 2 or 3 rounds in this fight. So it's a close fight. The knockdown right now looms very large though.
Well, that's what I told you. The 7th and 8th round are very, very important. Especially this 7th round here.
He fucking reaching when he gonna take. Shoot up the 2 to the body. 2 to the body, 3 to the head.
Left from Corley. Corley now just touching Lundy. Body shot from Lundy.
That was a good body punch right there.
So Lundy's definitely landing the harder blows.
What you waiting on? Right back.
I think you may see Hank here as a right-hander do some different things. That was a little low, but not that low.
Back to the body.
Terrific turnout here tonight on Fight Night Live.
Yeah, great crowd here in the City of Champions. I kind of being from New England,
I can't believe they let you in the city.
but I gotta say the respect of all the Philadelphia fans on how they really respect Tom Brady as an athlete. It was amazing in certain conversations. But you know, I have friends of mine out here, and a lot of them, whether it be out Palullo from Banner and Philadelphia fans, and Adi actually called the game a little before on what was going to happen. So
I heard about it all week.
yeah, and damn, he surprised me. But that was a good round.
It's a good round, and former world champion Kendall Holt kind of sees what I saw in the sense that these last 2 rounds, he said the fight, in his opinion, and you know he's a former world champion, so a guy like that knows. He said the fight's for the taking over the last couple rounds. So let's see what happens
Well,
here.
we most certainly have to respect Kenyon's opinion because he knows, he understands boxing and understands what's going on in there. So, you know, I think this is a very important round coming up here. It's the last round, and I think both fighters understand that too.
Well, all the couple months of training over
You know, it's amazing, Mark, what a fighter has to put in and making weight. And, you know, there's no teammate in that ring with them, and you got to hand it to them, and to have the courage and heart to get in there.
8th and final round. Hank Lundy in the purple, Demarcus Corley in the black.
I told you what to do. It's there.
I think you're going to see some fireworks here. I think both of these fighters understand that this is an important round here.
If the fight's as close as the people here on Fight Night Live, both guys should step on the gas and go for it here in round 8.
Well, everything's going to hang out there right now. I'm sure both of them understand it.
If you not want to fight, it's there. Bring the hook behind it.
Well, I do think that
Right hook from Lundy.
Yeah, Hank throughout the fight has landed the much harder punches. The punches that Chop Chop has landed, he just missed a couple of real heavy blows, but I believe the power punches have come from Hank. And you know, that knockdown is definitely going to be a deciding factor in the fight too, I believe.
He tired. Look at him.
So again, Dan, looking at this on Fight Night Live, where are you going to see a fight like this? And my friend Mark Frado and you guys, Mark, you're doing a great job. And I think this is what we need to keep the boxing moving. And it also gives a good look at seeing some of the young and up-and-coming fighters that, you know, where the fans can start rooting for them and start, these are the future stars of this business.
Absolutely. Closing in on the end of the fight here, Lundy and Corley. Very tactical fight,
Yes,
to say the least.
it has, from both fighters, very tactical. But that's where the experience and knowledge and wisdom and ring generalship comes from.
Combination from Corley.
Yeah, somebody got to open up here big to win this round.
There's a nice
That
left.
was a good left.
Yes. And these close
But
rounds.
look at Corley at 43 years old. Look at him. Everything's hanging out there.
Closing in on the final bell here.
Yeah, that was a good right too. A great fight. Great fight by both fighters.
Well, Jimmy, I know you're going to go up in the ring and be with your fighter. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you.
And February 23rd.
Yeah, keep up the great work.
Thank you. Jimmy Birchfield, a long-time promoter from Providence, Rhode Island. Brought a number of fighters to great accomplishments in their career. And like you said, put on another terrific show is Twin River Casino Series in Providence. The next one will be February 23rd in Providence, Rhode Island. To ring announcer Mark Frado is a close fight. Everyone out there in Fight Night Live, who do you think won the fight? Nia Davis thinks Hank won close. Shot 5-3 or maybe a draw. I think we are almost ready with the decision. Mark Frado, I do believe, has it in his hand. And we are ready for this decision for the last time tonight. Let's go up the ring now to Mark Frado.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the championship city of Philadelphia, how about a big Philly round of applause for these two warriors? And a special recognition to Demarcus Chop Chop Corley. Once again, this was his 80th professional contest, his 80th fight as a pro, and what a battle it was. We go to the judges' scorecards for the decision at this time. John Potteray scored the action 78-73. Judges Lindsey Page and Alan Rubenstein saw it 79-72. All three judges in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the championship city of Philadelphia, Hammerin and Lundy.
There you have it. There you have it. Hank Lundy is Jimmy Birch. Corley in his 80th fight goes to 50-29-1. And we are just about done our program. Just a tremendous night of boxing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Hammer and Hank in the center of the ring.
Right up with
Hank, tell us about that victory. You guys went toe-to-toe the entire time. You're fighting a man who's 43 years old, but a former world champion. He has some pop in those hands still.
Well, listen, most respect. Chop, chop, come out of the ring yet, baby. You know, we went at it on Instagram, Twitter, you know, to try to make this fight. I feel as though the fight should have been made bigger TV. You got two warriors. At the end of the day, they came in here, we came in here, and we put on a show for Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So I think Chop Chop deserved a big round of applause for Philadelphia. Come on, y'all, give him a big round of applause, baby. We sportsmanship over here. I want to thank you, Chop, for giving me the opportunity. You're a legend at the end of the day, baby. I wasn't trying to disrespect you or nothing, but at the end of the day, you know, when it's hammer time, baby, I got to go all corners, man. And it was a pleasure staying in the ring with you, man. Much success, baby.
Well, and Chop Chop, a man who's dared to be in the ring 80 times in his career. When you look at that, what do you think about and what might be next for you?
First of all, I just want to thank God for allowing me to have 80 fights. I mean, I never thought I would have this many fights in my career, let alone be fighting for 33 years. I take my hat off to Hank. He was a younger, quicker fighter today. My timing wasn't there. I saw some shots, but I just couldn't get it off. The reflexes wasn't there like they used to be. And you can tell I am 43.
But 43 and a former world champion. What's next for Hammer and Hank, having taken on a guy that's won the world title belt, having challenged for world title belts before? What's next?
Oh, well, we got this guy named Norris. George Norris, whatever his name is, got a WBC silver. You know, he talking about fighting Lomachenko. But you got to talk some big bucks, man, because I ain't stepping aside, man. He got to fight. So that's what's on our plate next. The Norris, get ready, baby.
And would you like that matchup to be in Vegas? Would you like it to be up in the New England area where Jimmy Birdsfield's Classic Entertainment and Sports is? Or would you like that one to be here in the Championship City?
Oh, most definitely. You know, I would love it to be in Philadelphia or even New England. You know, they show me a lot of love. But, you know, one thing about Hammer and Hank, I take my little bundle on a stick and I go wherever to fight, just like my man Chop Chop.
So there you have it from the center of the ring. You have the former world champion, Demarcus Chop Chop Corley. You have Hammer and Hank Lundy. They went toe-to-toe, 8 rounds of action here in Philly. Sold out house, 66,000 views so far on Fight Night Live on Facebook. And Mark Abrams, let's wrap it up.
Thank you, Mark. And we are back here at the 2300 Arena. Hank Lundy wins a unanimous decision over Demarcus Corley. That capped a terrific night of boxing here at the 2300 Arena. Hard-hitting promotions here on Fight Night Live. Derek Webster wins a unanimous decision over Francisco Cordero. Alicia Baumgartner, unanimous decision over Nydia Feliciano. Jeremy Cuevas stops Mike Fowler. Hasim Rahman won what a lot of people on Fight Night Live were calling a controversial decision over Ronnie Dion Hale, and start our night up, Michael Crane